as well. But as we look overhead, it is absolutely beautiful. Yesterday's results, a massive win for El Salvador, taking down Guatemala by 7 goals to 0. El Salvador has been full of goals, while Mexico did beat Costa Rica. This is what the Group A standings look like. El Salvador, couple of wins so far. They are looking in very good position to advance on to the knockout stages. Guatemala and Costa Rica, though, still able to advance. As we look at the fixtures for today, our first game up is Costa Rica and Guatemala. Then it is Mexico and El Salvador before Group B.
Guatemala feliz que tus alas no profanen jamás el retorno. Y ahí estamos que la bandera vivirá con si mañana tus dedos sacan amenaza y pasión
Getting you set for the 2025 CONCACAF Beach Soccer Championship Group A action between Costa Rica and Guatemala. I'm Josh Eastern, glad to be with you. It's the last day of competition. Both these teams hope not. For Guatemala, they got a great performance on Tuesday, scoring 4 goals and beating Mexico. It was Lem, Perez, and Crocker who were the goal scorers. They are trying to get back on the score sheet. Farley Castro, the head coach, knows that his team is still in search of that advancement to the next round. Just about ready to go, waiting for the top of the hour here in Nassau.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo.
There is the whistle, and here we go. It's Guatemala and Costa Rica. The last day of the group stage, and an early chance and a big save from Luis Zamora. How about that start? It could have been Bernie Marroquin for Guatemala trying his luck there and nearly opening the scoring here inside of just a few seconds. Guatemala looking for a hot start, which is what they got on Tuesday, scoring a couple of early goals as this one is knotted forward. Is back to goal. What a pass that was, and it's an opener for Pablo Crocker. About 30 seconds in, Guatemala is on the board, and after being held off the score sheet yesterday, they are right back to it here today. Look at that little slip pass in from Miguel Gonzalez, connecting with Crocker. There was nobody at the back post. And right now, Costa Rica is going to have to play from behind yet again. Down 3-0 to Mexico yesterday. Costa Rica. Look at it here. Whistle came. It's that jersey tugging. And Eric Montepeke was the one who was pulled down. There was a Calderon there for what Velasquez is going to talk to his team about in between periods here, because his team is really struggling at the moment to get something going. This is headed towards goal, and it's just wide. Not a bad effort there from Edwin Lopez. The whistle here. Play. And decision going to be here. I think it's going to be a free kick going to Guatemala. A chance now for Miguel Gonzalez to shoot on goal. Gonzalez goes low and scores. Right at the end of this first period, it is Guatemala that has doubled the lead. The low strike. Nelson Medina came off his line to try to cut down the angle, but too much power behind it. Beats the goalkeeper, and 2-0. In this first period, Guatemala controlling things through the opening 12 minutes. Consider them the favorites in this game just based on them having won a game already. Sails out of play, and this first period has come to a close. A couple of goals, Pablo Crocker, Miguel Gonzalez on the board for Guatemala. After the opening 12 minutes, it's 2-0, Guatemala. He comes back and held on to there. Another shot, and Medina able to make the save. Diving to his left, the ball ends up out of play, and it's going to be throw in here. Towards the area, and the scissor kick there by Crocker is out. Been an exciting team to watch, at least on Tuesday and today. They were not able to score a goal, though, yesterday. Here's another overhead kick, and it bounced just over the net. So, really nobody up the field, only Juan Aguero there for Costa Rica. And now a whistle here. Stoppage in play with 5:01 to go in this second period. Yeah, just that contact coming from behind. Now a long shot coming, and that's a pretty straightforward one. Zamora has come back into the game. Moved it back into the middle. Guatemala able to win this ball back on the turn. The shot is blocked. Here's Crocker now. Crocker, he's acrobatic with it as he puts it towards goal. It's an assist and then a finish for Marroquin. 3-0 to Guatemala. Well, not all the overhead kicks have to be shots on goal. It's Bernie Marroquin to head that one in. And it's 3-0. Maybe a slight deflection on the way through. That's what maybe took it away from goal. Regardless, Marroquin was waiting there for it and was able to provide the finish. Now, Portugal holding his wrist. His play is stopped here. There it is again. Just flipped towards goal, and then, yeah, that's some heavy contact there. Jorge Rojas back Back to play, final few seconds here. Oh, it's a deflection here, trying to get back in goal, but it's buried. Edwin Lopez scores for Guatemala. Another late goal in this period, and they are in command here in Nassau. Well done there by Edwin Lopez, just putting some pressure on Justin Medina, who gets hot. And then that's one of the easier goals he will ever score here. So Medina trying to dive in at the last second, couldn't get there. A face full of sand. And it gets the badge for Edwin Lopez. The whistle here. Another 2 seconds ticking away. Overhead kick, trying to assist again, but that is the end of this second period, and we are through 24 minutes here from Nassau. It is all Guatemala as they are looking to position themselves to advance to the next round. A big opportunity this could be for Guatemala, but still a little bit longer to go. We're through 2. It's Guatemala 4, Costa Rica. Starts from the back. His first touch there in the middle, button to return ball, and it's finished! Edwin Lopez, 2 straight goals for Guatemala. It's 5-0 now. They are pouring it on here, and this is really helping their cause as well, because their goal difference is now up to -1 instead of -6 where it started the day. Great little finish there from Lopez as he got the return ball. It was actually off the foot of Jesus Valencia of Costa Rica. It wasn't even his own player. Out is in! Carlos Arguello scores, and Costa Rica have a goal in this game. Very well taken here. Great strike just to get that towards goal initially, and not a whole lot Vasquez could do as he then put it in. Guatemala are going to get 3 points, and they have put themselves in a great position to advance on. There is the final horn. Guatemala victorious today here in Nassau. 6 points through 3 matches. And right now they have moved into second place, still with 1 more game to go in this group. It will all come down to El Salvador and Mexico. Plenty on the line coming up here in just about an hour. But it's full time here in our first game. Costa Rica eliminated as Guatemala wins it 5-1.